Recording is on. Okay. So here's the thing about when you're creating your statements, right? These are really hooks that you use when you meet somebody. Well, what do you do? I said, well, I am a distributor for Life Vantage. That's not what we do. That's not what we say, right? What are you going to say that's going to make it easy for them to understand? And the examples that were used in there, the two examples, I'm not going to go pull them up again. Personally, that's not something that I would use because it's not relevant to the people that I'm working with. However, it all comes together. You describe, like, I work with busy moms, right? Let's say, here, let me pull this up. Okay. The statement says, those of you who took a picture, look at your pictures, okay, and I don't want to do a screen share again. Okay, I help provide busy moms with the right products and short, results-driven workouts they can use to activate wellness and have renewed energy. So maybe this is somebody who's a personal trainer that's going to give them results-driven workouts. Quick, fast, results-driven workouts. So you can see that they're putting in their. I'm assuming, I don't know who they are, but that would be if somebody, I met her at a networking meeting, and she said, "Oh, I provide busy moms with the right products." Okay, if I'm a busy mom, I remember when I was a busy mom, not anymore. I'm still a mom, but I'm not as busy. Okay, products in short, results-driven workouts. Okay, personal trainer. They can use to activate wellness and have renewed energy. Busy moms are depleted with energy and they want something fast because they're always on the go. So this could be a attention grabber for somebody who is a personal trainer. And then I help young entrepreneurs activate financial wellness. That's a pretty cool, activate financial wellness. All right, we want financial wellness and take control of their future with a business opportunity and personal development coaching that helps them achieve success. So this is, I'm assuming, a business coach who's helping people have better financial life, right? So you guys, you see what I'm saying here? The more you know about the person that you want to attract, the more you use words that are going to pique their interest. And the thing that I do want to say is really important. Do not be afraid to use specific words for specific people, because that's how you're going to attract the people that you most want to work with. And so all you have to do is switch one word for another to speak to somebody else, So anybody want to try? Because the training is over. We're just going to do some couple of laser coaching. I'll give you some tips and we'll go ahead and move on. Okay, Lillian, yes, you got the floor. Let me put the spotlight on both of us. Okay. Where'd she go? There you are. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You're on deck, Lillian. Go for it.
Okay, so I wrote for number 1, what types of wellness are most meaningful to you? Preventive health and non-pharmaceutical approaches. For who do you want to work with? Animal lovers, that encompasses holistic vets, trainers, dog walkers, groomers, rescues, breeders. Number 3, how do you want to help them? Show a way to extend health naturally, solutions for the epidemic levels of cancer in dogs. Number 4, what is their goal or what success looks for them? I save lives, less suffering, save on vet bills, a side hustle for additional income for business that is usually one person centered, meaning when you're a trainer, dog walker, groomer, they're usually it. They're doing all the work. So it's a little bit like the coaches. They're maxed into how many clients they can see per day. And then, okay, number 5, what additional value do you offer? So I didn't think this, maybe I wrote this not the right way. I didn't think the value that I could offer. I was thinking of the value that our LifeVantage offers. So I wrote community, mentorship, and a legacy business.
Okay. So what I heard, I haven't heard your statement. I just saw what, answering the questions. So one, it's value that you offer. What are you bringing into it personally? Because as you talk about the product, that's, the product kind of speaks for itself. This is when you say, what value do you offer? I would say personally, put yourself in there. Now, the other thing that I heard, so the dog walkers and dogs with cancer, those are two different things. So the message that's going out for the customer, it would be something along the lines, I help, I provide, I'm passionate about bringing relief to the dogs that are struggling with cancer, the dogs and their humans who are suffering with cancer. Because when dog has cancer, the humans are suffering as well. I bring relief. That's going to pique, wait, dog with cancer, you bring relief, that's going to pique their interest. So that's for the customer. As far as the business builder, dog walkers and all that, I would not put cancer in there, specifically. I would say something, let's see, if I was a dog walker, how would it increase my business? Well, if I was to, in addition to making sure that dogs are well cared for, it would be so good for me to be able to bring additional value to my customers, who love their animals, more information so they know how their dogs will feel better, so their lives will be extended, so they have their loved ones with them longer, along those lines. So you need to really think about who it is that you're working. So you said dog walkers, and who else you said? Read the rest of them.
So pretty much anybody that works with dogs. So holistic vets, trainers, dog walkers, groomers, rescues, the breeders, because all these are people that when issues arise, and sometimes, for example, the groomers sometimes are the first to discover a lump on a dog.
Okay,
because
so
they're touching it, and
yeah,
so they might alert their owners like, hey, there's a problem with the skin, or there's a problem with the ear, or his paws are red, or and the dog walkers also, because when the animals get sick, well, they also lose a client.
No, yes, but each one of those, you need to create a different message. Maybe you can put two of them together. A dog walker and a holistic health practitioner for dogs, it's not the same. If somebody goes to a holistic healthcare provider for their dog is in trouble. So you're going to be able to give them the tools, so they are going to be able to bring comfort and extended life, for their loved animal. Whereas the dog walker is like, oh, you're going to be able to give them, something that's going to help the dog. Because if the dog is able to walk there with the dog walker, they're running around, they're probably doing much better. Two different messages. Don't clump them all up together, because you're going to dilute it too much, then neither one of you is going to get it. So what I would say is create one general message, and then the subhead, make it specific for that particular care provider. Make sense?
Yes, a lot of sense.
Yeah. So the importance of this, you guys, I want you to get this. This is so important. You must treat every message as if you are talking one-on-one, sitting across from somebody. This is really important. If you are sitting across somebody who's a dog walker, you're going to talk with them about dog walking information, right? If it's a holistic healer, it's going to be about this is how you can help your animals. But guess what? Your messages that are going out, if 1 million people see your videos, I hope they will, your messages on social media, it's still 1 million individuals who are watching one-on-one. You can't clump 1 million people together. It could, even if they, when I'm speaking, whether it's 100 or 500 people in the audience, it's still one-on-one conversation. Each person that's sitting in there is relating the message to their personal needs, to their personal, right? So this is really important. You're better off creating 10 different messages, around the same subject, tweaking it a little bit, making it more relevant for that particular person, then create one message that doesn't give enough information, that's not heart-centered enough to hit them between the eyes and say, I got the solution you're looking for. Then you're going to lose all of it. So take the time, create 10 different messages. You're going to get much better results. We're good?
Yes, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So let's see, who is next? Hot seat, Tina, I see you waiting. Is that okay? All right, let's go for it. You're on.
Okay. Types of wellness that are most meaningful to me: energy, body positivity, mobility. Who do you want to work with? Women in the 40 to 70 age range and 25 to 35 social justice movers and shakers. How do you want to help them? Help them have more time for self, travel, and family. Also to boost their fund money, which helps them towards savings and investing. And what problems do you have or solutions for? The solutions, as you said, the benefit, more restful sleep promotes better energy. Liquid collagen enhances, replenishes, so the skin looks brighter and healthy, improving body positivity. Using the friends and family discounts they share, thereby reducing their product cost and increasing the money in their pocket, if you will. And then 4, becoming a distributor, reach more people, which is money for team events, enabling them to travel and engage with new people and have new experiences. Also, lastly, I'm sorry. So the solution that I offer as well are proven results as a consumer trial participant, experienced distributor with suggestions, pass and fail results, blah, blah, blah. So here's my statement that I crafted, which I tweaked while you were speaking. I am a blank looking to help other blank boost their energy, elevate their body positivity, and relaunch their passions, focused on health, family, business, thereby boosting their fund money account, which enables them to fully enjoy traveling. So that is a mouthful, okay?
Yeah.
And it can be truncated.
Yeah, okay, you guys. Separate the customer from the business. Okay. Separate the customer from the business. My campaign right now that's going out is for holistic health. It's for health coaches, right? I'm saying, I want to interview you for a TV show. I'm looking for people. I want, we have people who need your help with this. That's my message going out to them, right? That's my initial, that's my, so in your case, once you decide who it is that you want to support, go join a group that they might be in, Facebook, LinkedIn, local, whatever it is, go join the group. You, as they say, you want traffic, go stand against the traffic that's coming at you. Yes. Go to where it is, right? And so go to those groups. Now, first, you want to talk to them about what they need. So if I am, so my initial, they want to grow their business. That's who I'm going. I'm going after the business portion of it, right? That's what I'm leading with. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get you more eyeballs. I'm going to get you more money. So come to me. That's my expertise that I'm putting in there. So you guys, want to start with your expertise, with your passion, to be around the people that you are passionate to work with. Okay, that's what you want to start with, because the more you have in common with them, the more of them you're going to attract, the more they're going to want to be around you. So start with you. You're always the hub. You're the bullseye. You are the bullseye, right? That's what you want everybody to be aiming for. So that's one. So again, going back to my example, I'm going to help you make more money. Okay, I'm going to give you freedom of time because you're going to go from one to promoting to one to many, right? That's what I'm bringing to the table. Then once they respond to me, I'm going to say to them, I want to share you with people. I want to share your knowledge. I want to bring you into my community, right? And by the way, here's the reason that I want you in my community, the reason I'm looking for you, because I have a bunch of people who need your help. They want to feel better. They want to look better. They have physical ailments. And what are those ailments? I'll list a bunch of them. That's why I'm going to go out, reach out to specific ailments, to specific coaches, right? Now, the next thing is they're looking to get more business. Guess what? There's this product that's going to help you get a lot more people. It's going to help you get a lot more business. You're going to feel better because right away they're going to try it. They're gonna make more money selling a product. So is this me breaking down how I'm putting my campaign together? Is this helpful, you guys? Yes? Is it making sense? Okay. So we go to Tina. Let's break it down for you. What's your expertise? You're the bullseye. So tell me about you.
My expertise is my experience with engagement, my ability to tell a story, my ability to share at the drop of a hat. That's what I see as my expertise primarily. I'm a sharer, I'm a talker, I'm a giver.
Okay. So you need to bring more of you in there. So tell me about your experiences, your business experiences, your life experiences. What is it that you're bringing to the table?
I've got the military experience. I have experience from entertainment as a singer, a dancer, an actress. I have experience as a proud mom. I have experience as a college graduate. I have experience as a religious leader.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hold on. Now, of all the ones, this is really good, you guys. Take notes with this one. This is really, really good. So what you want to do is list all of those individually. Okay,
Yes.
the military, the show business, and all of that, right?
Yes.
Because each one of those, understanding what their life is like, you're going to be able to bring in something that they will need. So for example, with the military, what are some of the common ailments and things that they have? I know that NRF2, along with the collagen, it helps a lot with any kind of brain health, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you can say, I'm sleeping better, my PTSD and all that is that you can actually say that.
Yes.
With people in the entertainment industry, they're always like they're worried about not looking good enough. They don't have enough energy. They need to do this.
Yes.
So once you know you're talking to, all of a sudden you get into their life, and if you have lived their life, you know what they are. If while going to college you worked in, let's say, in a real estate office as a receptionist, you don't have to be a realtor to know what's going on in our office. You know what the broker is saying. You know what the salesman, the agents are saying. You know, and that's what you want to do. You want to get into their heads and know and say, yeah, me too. I understand where you are. Okay. So each one of those is a different story. Each one of those is different. So choose one. Let's work with that one.
Choose one right now.
Yeah, choose one right now.
Okay, I'll choose the military because I'm most familiar with that.
Okay, there you go.
PTSD and my rest and my mobility issues as well.
Okay, so You want to list 2 or 3 things, the major issues, the PTSD, I know it's huge. It's like
Yes.
everybody's like, heck, you don't have to be in the military to suffer from PTSD.
Yes.
And that's important because people who have just been abused, they also suffer from military, from PTSD.
Yes.
So all you have to do is mention PTSD. They're like, yep, me too.
Yes.
Again, think of
Okay.
it as the bullseye. The closer you get to the bullseye, the more they're going to have in common. Like, if you have 7 different criteria, the things that
Okay.
I listed, people may have 4 of the 7, but they will still relate.
Okay.
Okay. So very, very important. So the more you know about them, the better the story is going to be. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Now you separate the product.
Okay.
That then you go into, well, when we're stressed, when our body is this and that, there's a lot of oxidative stress and free radicals, and that impacts this and that. And so I was suffering from that, or I know somebody who had this, and this is what they did. That's when you share that particular
Okay.
story about the ailment.
Okay.
And then somebody with the residual income, it could be, what, I was working 12, 14 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week, and it just like, I was just tired. I needed something, I didn't want to be working until I'm 80. I just wanted to retire, but I didn't want to just stay at home. So this is a way to do it. So what are some of the things people in military are talking about when it comes to their pension, when it comes to whatever? What are some of the challenges they're facing, and how would them sharing about their PTSD being reduced or eliminated, hopefully, going to sharing that story, helping others, is going to also put money in the bank for them. Okay. So what you want to do is tap into the passion. Somebody with PTSD, and I've experienced it myself, never been in the military, it's a horrible thing to be. So if you want to help others get better and make money at the same time, you want to do that. You see how you separate and combine?
So how about this?
Yeah.
I'm a military veteran suffering from PTSD and depression. When I'm stressed, I suffer from poor sleep. However, now I sleep much better. That's all I got.
Okay, now when I'm stressed, I used to
Okay.
I used to have trouble sleeping. I used to have foggy brain, whatever it is, stress.
Okay.
Just like I was just like, I had to find something, and then I started looking into it, and I found that oxidative stress is the catalyst for that.
Okay.
And
Cool,
then
cool.
dot.
Okay. Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're wrong. Okay, let's see, guys. We're gonna take one more. Okay, let's see. How are we doing? You want to just do some quick Q&A rather than a full
I
demonstration?
have a question that maybe weaves into this and maybe not, depends on the ears listening. And I've been slammed in my personal work life and I haven't followed the threads as much as I need to, but I have a question about the brand that he is putting together. Has anyone seen the video he was supposed to release on the brand package?
Oh, Seth, it's not released yet. He's working on it. He shared it with me yesterday.
So just real briefly, maybe somebody can enlighten me. I find that little package awesome, but hard to sell. I mean, how do we sell 2 packages? The bonus is the distributorship, but I'm just wondering how people are seeing that work into their business.
Okay. I'm not going to cover that today because
Okay.
that's really not. As a matter of fact, I'm working closely with Seth to figure out how I'm going to weave it into everything I'm doing and how does it.
Okay, so eventually we'll work on weaving it in.
Oh yeah. I weave everything in. I never ever go blindly repeat everything that somebody is telling me, ever. It has to be customized and woven into what I'm doing. So you guys will have the package. You'll know what it is, and then just like you customize it like anything else, but he's preparing, it's almost ready.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
you're welcome. Okay. Tina, do you have a question?
Yeah. Sorry, that's always what I do. The little finger comes up. So you probably have already covered this in everything that you've said, but I just want to make sure it sinks in up here, because what you said is actually what I want to do, okay? In terms of engaging somebody who is already in the health sphere. So my question was earlier when you said engaging somebody that are in the niche and the target market, you
Yeah.
mentioned health and beauty experts, and then you also mentioned holistic. So my thought is that these health and beauty experts are already in the business, more than likely promoting something that they are familiar with, either from being a product of the product or something else. So wouldn't there be some pushback from them as I'm trying to come up in that arena?
No,
No.
if there is a pushback, there is always a solution for it. First of all, we're adding to it, and okay, you have to add, you have to build it on who you are, what you're bringing to the table. Okay, so in your case, just I'm going to compare apples to apples here. In my case, what I'm bringing to the table is I'm going to give you I'm going to put you in front of more people. You're going to get one to many. Okay, that's what I'm putting to the table. You, in your case, you can say, you know what, I'm in the military and they need help with this, they need help with that. I have a bunch of people that I'm promoting to. You and I can actually, collaborate on this. That's reaching out. That's all it is. First, you don't have to sell them the product. You don't have to do anything. First, you want to see if they're in a collaborative mind. If they're not in a collaborative mind, personally, I don't want people around me who do not want to collaborate. That's one of the reasons why I love the CEO group, because it doesn't make a difference whose leg it is. It's everybody's leg. We're all in the same freaking leg, right? So that's how I'm seeing it. And everybody's collaborating. So to me, that's the important thing. So I don't lead with, I'm going to make you a whole bunch of money with this product. Make sense? So yeah. And then when you tell them about it, you explain if they are true health professionals, if they truly want to help their people, they know technology is advancing every day. There's something new in the market every day. So if there is a pushback, let them go. Give them information, and I don't expect that. I don't expect anything major. The only pushback I've gotten from people, because I'm testing, is they'll pull out some things that they have seen online. That happened to me yesterday. I was talking with somebody while I'm telling her about the NRF2. While I'm talking with her, she pulls up this thing about, something about, I forget what it is, the dark side of NRF2. I'm like, what the heck is this? Something about the heart. I'm like, I don't even know what it means, but I'm getting help with knowing what it means. So you guys getting this? So, okay. All righty. And by the way, so let me do this. I am putting together a separate group where I'm going to be putting, Yasmin and I actually working together, and Jonas, anyway. So we're putting together tools, resources, scripts, videos, all the stuff you can share. I'm putting a separate group together for that. There's going to library where you can actually have access to. Talk to me about it if you're interested. There's like a weekly training. It's just $19 a month, basically covering expenses. But there'll be a library. You have all the access to a bunch of stuff. It'll be like on every Tuesday, we'll be doing the training, right? But in groups, breakout sessions, and all of that happening. Creating content. If you create content, we'll be sharing your content in the magazine style TV show and stuff that I'm putting together. We're doing live broadcast. As a matter of fact, on Mondays at 4 p.m. Pacific time, every Monday, Seth and I are doing a live broadcast focusing on different aspects of NRF2 and collagen. And we will be using some of the content that Joan and I are creating. We'll be doing live Fridays, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Joan and I are doing live. We're going live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, but those are the 4. So we'll be going live on 4 different platforms at the same time, each one of us. So that's 8 different platforms. So what Joan and I are putting together, she is our health correspondent, you guys. Dub, the health correspondent. She's making sense out of what's in that PubMed. As a matter of fact, when I got that thing, I sent it to Joan. Joan, what does this mean? I sent it right to her. What does it mean? So her and I are going to be doing this live, and I am the lay person. I'm the curator of the information. I'll be asking all the questions that the viewers want the answers to. That's my position on all of this. I'll be asking Seth how to grow the business, asking Joan, what the hell does this mean? Because translated for me from medical jargon. And then on Wednesdays, Yasmin and I are going to be doing basically, she's amazing. You guys don't know Yasmin, but you will. She's amazing at connecting. I mean, she puts me to shame when it comes to building relationships. She's just amazing. So I'm having her take all of this and, rewrite the whole thing so all of us can use it, because I'm going to be using it, reaching out on social media. And every other Thursday, Phil and I are going to be also broadcasting. Again, this is broadcasting on all these platforms on how do you explain the different ailments to people, because he's not a healthcare professional, he's a health coach, but he has a really good way of explaining things. So the way this is going to happen, the content that Joan and I are creating, some things Joan is going to just create the video for it, some of it, I'll be doing it with her. We're going to be using those clips in our broadcast. So for example, the one that Seth and I will be doing, I'll be playing here. I'll just show you kind of, just using the technology. And by the way, any of you that want to learn how to use stuff and do what I'm doing, let me know, because I'm actually going to put a whole program together for that separately, group program. So I can literally, while we're on, let's just use as an example. So let's say, Joan, I'm going to put you in the spotlight. Okay. So let's say Joan and I are in the spotlight and we're talking about whatever, something, so, I don't have anything on medical, but I can, as we're talking with Joan, I can go ahead and talk, let's see, here, let's say what are producers looking for? So let's see. Come on, work for me. Something's going on here.
So what are producers looking for? Well, they want an expert with some credentials. Now that could be through a degree, a certification, a strong blog, or a strong web.
Come on. Okay. So guys, that's just an example of, come on, this is acting weird. That's just an example where if both of us are on, I could actually play something. And Joan, so Joan, what do you think about the producers? You want to reach out to the TV producers to get out there, share your information. What did you think about that? What did you get from that?
Well, I got from that, if they're looking for people with credentials, I have to share my credentials. I have to not be shy about that, and my accomplishments and my particular expertise.
There you go. So you guys, you saw an example of what we'll be doing. The content that Joan is actually creating, we're going to be using clips of that, playing it during our presentation. We'll be talking about it. So this is where here, let me go back into that mode. Okay, so remove that too. Okay, so basically this is where you can use other stories, videos to be able to send to people, just like we're doing right now, except you're going to have different stories to choose from to send instead of just typing it out or whatever it is. So we're building a pretty cool library, and the presentations are going to be a lot more personal. And the reason I'm sharing all this, like if you want to create some videos to submit to the library, remember, every time we play that video, every time somebody uses it, it's giving you exposure. We're doing it on social media, it's giving you exposure. So and the thing is, you need to really create content the way we're looking, it has to be succinct, it has to be to the point. It has to be something that people want to watch and people want to use and spread, right? So anybody interested in collaborating on that? Creating content? Yeah, okay.
So can we do things, this is what comes to mind, and I'm hoping I'm on your thought path. So I want to reach out to people who have an active outdoor, professionals who play golf a lot, or their passion is outdoors and they've incurred sun damage, which is something I'm going through with Life Vantage. You know, watching how this is changing that damage. The other thing is my being a single mother and raising 3 children, reaching out to single mothers who are so strong and powerhouses. So I can be at a spot also with people that are aging and, you know, having trouble sleeping, having trouble with energy. I can speak to that because it's something that I have experienced and solved the issues. But I also can become a speaker in regard to that in instances, you know, for you to interview. And each one of us
Okay,
with our passions and our niches can do that sort of thing, correct?
yes, you can, but I'm not going to go interview each one of you. So just to be totally transparent here.
Yeah,
That I'm going to be interviewing myself are the people I'm working with one-on-one. I can't,
but you could inspire us to do that and
I
we can learn from
yes,
your,
I can inspire
yeah.
you. I just want to be totally transparent and totally open here, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna be participating within my group where I'm sharing the training and sharing the scripts and all that, like I said, just $19 a month. So every Tuesday, just come in there. We dive in deeper. So as you create the content, part of it you're going to be collaborating with each other. You're going to be accountable for each other. You know, going back and forth, whatever. So you create content, knowing what the requirements are. Okay, knowing what the requirements are and submitting your video. Just because you're submitting a video doesn't mean I'm going to be using it, doesn't mean it's going to be in a TV show, but it will show others, it will give them the information, they can use your video. And as you practice, as you get better, we can use it. Okay, I'm going to be very intentional on what I use, because just to let you know, the content that we're creating here, the content that's going in a library, a lot of it is going to go into a magazine style TV show. So the people that I choose to interview, if you get to the point where I'm going to pull you up and I'm going to interview you, you're most likely going to be in a TV show. So this is an opportunity for you to actually learn how to promote yourself. This is for you to learn how to build your business. This is about you doing what we're doing. Go out there, create content, grow your business, get your customers, do all that. That's the purpose of what I do. And there will be, you know, yeah. So is that clear enough? Is that okay enough? Okay, because
that's very helpful, because I also see, you know, we can learn from your example.
Yeah.
And you're creating something that we may never create, but you can, I think we'll be inspired by that, and we'll lift each other up as maybe teams of 3 and 4, or maybe teams of 12, where we're already doing it. The CEO group,
you are.
you know, they're doing the, and you know, we help each other whenever we can. So that's clear. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I'm inspired to do this, because you guys are working together. Otherwise, it would be like herding cats, and I'm not into herding cats. You know, that's not. But all of you are already working together, and most of you who were in the Master Your Story are here. You're showing up every week. You're doing the work. I see the transformation, so I can see the progression. I can see. Honestly, I can see all of you being in the show, and some of you sooner rather than later. You know, so we'll see. But that's what it is. And I figured, I'm like, okay, what can I do so I can support one-to-many? Because you know, it just. Also, I want to be the example of what's possible for you. Okay, so yeah, that's great. Thank you, Heidi. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lillian, I got you. You got your hand up.
Yes, so I wanted to clarify a little bit about that. that program. So if I understood correctly, you want to create a library of people saying their story about what the product has done for them so that we can use it as a reference. Like if I meet someone that has, for example, PSTD, then if I have Tina's story, then I could say, this is my friend Tina, listen to her. Is that one aspect of it? I'm not clear about the, we joined the Tuesday, I think you said it was a Tuesday.
That's a Tuesdays, yeah.
So what, I'm not clear exactly what we're doing, what we're getting, how, or more, how, is there something that you're gonna teach us how to create content so that we publish in our
Yes.
social media? Okay.
Let me explain to you. So what I actually do, okay, I haven't really talked about what I actually do. What I actually do, the first thing, today you got a little bit of taste of it. How do you decide who to contact and what do you do? Who do you want to work with? That's just a tiny bit of it. So what is your business model? You know, how do you take your expertise, you know, your knowledge of dogs, right? Take all that. There's a lot of information you have. You yourself can actually create some kind of a membership where dog owners come to you every week to get information about their dogs. And oh, by the way, Pretanda will help you with your dog. You see what I'm saying? So knowing how to take your knowledge and create a membership of sorts or create a short program. You saw what Seth and I did, the 1-day training. We did 1 day. We're like, wait, too much information. So in August, we're doing a 2-day training. So you can take your information, do the same thing. You can charge for it. You cannot, like, you know, $197 for a 2-day training that's packed with a lot of information. Not a bad deal, right? It's affordable. It's a reasonable request. $19 a month to show up and be in a group where you can learn how to create your content, and you can put your content in a library to collaborate, to have the accountability buddies. Here's the thing that I want you guys to keep in mind. All the online programs that are out there, only like, it's like 92 to 94% of the people don't even finish the program. They don't implement it. Why? Several reasons. One of them, they don't have the time. They forget about it. They don't know how to. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have accountability. They don't have whatever, several things. So that's why whenever I do a program, I always create a mechanism, a very low cost mechanism for people to collaborate, network, and support each other. That's how they get things done. And so you, even if you don't want to charge for it, like what I'm doing, I'm not charging for this. I'm building a community where all of you can create content. So you can actually create a community for dog lovers, dog owners, dog, whatever, give them information, help them with your passion, and then tell them about an RF2 and the collagen for both their animal and for themselves. That's what I teach people how to do, how to build their business. You know, literally, it's one of the things that I just said, the 100K, you know, perpetual funnel. How do you make $100,000 with your knowledge, and how do you do it over and over again? There is a system for it. It's a funnel. It includes getting your information out there. All of you can do that. That's what the internet is for. So that's part of it. So you will learn how to do that for yourself, but most of it is going to be focused on how do you create your messages to reach the people who you're going to be able to help them with Pretanda. You're going to be able to help them with the, you know, with collagen. So those are the communities you're going to put together. You're going to learn how to do that. So in other words, if you want to go ahead and create a community where you do want to charge $19 a month to teach people how to take care of their dog, what to do with their dog, you can do that. You get 100 people in there, that's $2,000 a month coming in. Over a year, you get 1,000 people in there, that's $19,000 a month coming in just by you supporting with people. And then if you throw in a few $97 a month or $97, you know, 1-day trainings or, you know, master classes and stuff, additional, that's what I teach. Make sense? So you will learn how to do that to grow your LifeVantage business, bringing in your expertise. And then if you want to take it to the next level and focus on your other expertise, you can do that too. Did I get you more confused or is it clear?
No, that's very clear. So do you already have a time for Tuesday? Because normally I teach on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesdays at 2 p.m. It will be for 90 minutes every Tuesday.
Is it 2 p.m. what
Pacific,
time
sorry,
zone?
Pacific.
Pacific, okay.
And yeah, it's actually, if I do say so myself, pretty damn good program. and I'm actually restarting it just for LifeVantage right now. I'm putting everything else aside, just doing LifeVantage. So it's gonna be really good.
So when are you starting?
Probably next week. I gotta get the pages up and I'll send you guys the information. Whoever wants to register, you just, like I said, just $19 a month.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll let you guys know. And part of this too is I want to make it easy for you to be able to have support for your downline. It's really important for them to know how to share their story, how to share your story, because you're going to be attracting like-minded people. So you in particular, you're going to be attracting dog lovers. You're going to be attracting dog groomers. You're going to be, how do you talk about, what do you do, all that. So it's supporting you to support your people. Okay.
Awesome.
Hello. We're going to have some fun, you guys. And we're going to make lots of money too. Okay. Yeah, I love the thumbs up. Okay, so let's see now. I am going to take the spotlight off. We got to wrap this up. It's yeah, it's an hour and a half already. Let's see. Why am I still on the spotlight? There we go. Remote spotlight. Woohoo! There we go. I can see all of you. How are we? Anybody else need any clarity or anything else? We're wrapping up. Okay. Does everybody want to know want the information for the Tuesday membership? Yes. Okay. All right. So I'll get that out to you. I'm working on a page. I'll get that out to you guys. And so basically we're going to take what's here and take it up to the whole another level. We're just really going to customize it and get it out there. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. You rock. Thank you for being here. Love the support and the collaboration. And yeah, when you participate, I light up, if you can't tell already. Okay. We'll see you next Tuesday. And but by the way, you feel free to invite your other people to this free. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do this Thursday for free introduction to people because we don't want to, we want to support everybody and take it to the next level. Okay. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week and have a good one. Bye.
Thanks, Ann. Thank you.
you.
Love you. Mwah.